Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer. And if you didn't see any of the other videos and you're a Cancer, this is what I'm doing. This is an old type of a reading where you pick 12 cards and you put them in a circle similar to like a clock, one card in the center, and each card is for the month. So the first position would always be the month that you're in. So since we're in January, the first card is January. But if we started this in February, then February would be the first section, would be the first card, and then it would run through to the following January. So I'm picking 12 cards, and this is very general. It's general and for the month. It's like the card of the month. It's very broad, but it's fun. So we do it. All right. Okay. So the first card you have is the Jack of Diamonds, which would be January. And that's an earth sign. You've been spending a lot of time with an earth sign, maybe an irresponsible earth sign. And I know earth signs usually aren't irresponsible, but the Jack can be a little bit irresponsible, or like tells you what he thinks you want to hear. An earth sign would be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. So that's the feeling that I get for January for you. And then February, you have the Ace of Spades, which means there's a transformation on deck. People always say that the Ace of Spades is the death card. It is the death card, but it's more of like a transformation. I don't really look at something or someone as dying when the Ace of Spades comes up. It's like the Ace of Swords. It ushers in something quick, something that like clarity, there's knowledge, there's a transformation. Things aren't the same after February. March, you have the Six of Diamonds, which means that you're kind of getting along in your relationships. There's a lot of give and take. Things are moving forward. Things are working as they should be. That's March. And then in April, you've got the Ace of Diamonds, which means you have a good financial beginning, an opportunity, a new job, a business adventure, something pertaining to money or finance, and it's good in the month of April. Five of Diamonds in January, February, March, April. In May is sort of feeling like worried about money. Feeling like I'm not sure I'm going to have enough. Am I going to have enough money for this, enough money for that? It's like feeling worried about money. And that's the feeling that I get for you for May. June, you have the King of Spades. Now, the King of Spades is an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And if you're involved with that person, it could be your partner, or it could be somebody that you meet, a close friend, somebody comes in. But the feel of that month is the King of Swords, the King of Spades. It's the same thing. And it's, it's a good thing. And then you have the King of Diamonds in, what month are we up to? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, which is another earth sign. So in January, you had the Jack of Diamonds. Now, you have the King of Diamonds. It's very possible this is the same person, and this person has done a little bit of growing up over the last couple of months. So this could be that same earth sign, or it's another one, or it's an authority figure, but it's like, it feels good, like somebody that you want to be around, someone that you don't run from, somebody that you can trust. So if you were having trouble trusting the Jack in January, come July, you may be able to trust this guy or this girl, depending on what your situation is. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. August, you have the Seven of Hearts, which means you've got choices. So it's very possible here that you have to choose between an air sign and an earth sign. And if that's the case, I like when you have the choice. I don't like when it's somebody else's choice. So good for you. Five of Spades in September. Fives are restless, they're uncertain, but it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Sometimes a little bit of uncertainty, not knowing where your feet are going to land, is not such a bad thing. You have in October the 9 of spades, which is a death of something. It doesn't have to be a person. You can end one career and start a new one. You can end one job, got a promotion, and now you're moving up the corporate ladder. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but there's definitely a death and a new beginning happening in October. November, you have the King of Clubs. You got all these court cards here. You got so many choices. Now, this is a fire sign that shows up. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You could get involved with that person. You may already be involved in that person. I don't know what goes on. I don't judge. I just read the cards. Okay, and then December, you have the 10 of Clubs, which is equal to the 10 of Wands. It's feeling burdened. It's feeling weighed down. It's not knowing what to do. You could be swamped because you got so many choices. All right, Cancer, and that's not a bad thing. The overall feel for the year is 7 of Clubs, which is equal to the 7 of Wands, which means you don't necessarily know which direction to go. There's conversation, there's talk, there's a lot happening, and you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You've got 2 5s here, which means that there is a little bit of, 2 5s is a little bit of feeling inconsistent. But I want to look up something because the 3 Kings, there's a special meaning when there's 3 Kings, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. Just let me quickly look that up. I've got 3 Kings here. Hang on. Oh, 3 Kings is good support. So you have good support. All right, Cancer, that's your yearly reading. I know it's very general, but it's fun. And you can always go back over the months and watch this video again and see how accurate it is. If you like what we're doing here, don't forget to subscribe and share this with your friends. Thanks. Bye-bye.